Right then, welcome back everyone. Today's a bit of a little random vlog. We've got a couple of mowers come in. This one's just arrived. This is a Honda hr173 and this one arrived the other day and it's a Kubota 5 horsepower OHV. So both of these have been sent to me as non-runners. So we're going to get a bit of fuel, see if we can fire them up. If not, we'll investigate them a bit further on. So I'm just going to get a bit of fuel now and then we'll see if we can get them going. So first of all, we'll just check if there's any oil in the machine. And look who's turned up.
Hello. Can't believe he's got these. Bargain.
Right, that is clean oil in there, just over the maximum, so we will have to take a bit out of that, but it'll be alright to start for the minute. And I don't know if there's any fuel in there, it's bone dry in there.
Bone dry.
While you're here, the petrol's on the wall.
Oh God. Where's he upstairs?
Look at him, look.
And whose petrol? I think this is my petrol anyway.
That's mine from my shed.
Where's the funnel? You got a funnel?
No, you can get straight in that. When you're a mower engineer like me, you get it straight in the hole.
Of course you do. There you go. There's more down the mower than in it.
Well, while you're that end, do the honours.
Oh, God. Slow.
That's quiet, isn't it?
Oh, not much wrong with that.
Nice and quiet, that engine.
That's lovely, isn't it? Just want the throttle turning down a little bit on full speed. It might be just revving a bit too high, I think.
What are you saying? It wants a mixed mowers tune?
It's not a bad buy.
Let's have a look at the blade. Tilt it back. Not very old, that blade.
No?
No.
You've got a good buy there.
Just get them grips, undo that, see what the filter's like.
Right, put that off. I bet this is a new filter.
That's what I want to check.
Nah, it's an old filter.
Nah.
Although, yeah, it needs, look, needs a new filter in it. Deteriorated.
That's not bad, that's all it only wants.
Yep, so that's just an old filter, that's all. You want to change that because it can suck them in the engine. So it's best to change it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, it's got new oil, you've got a decent blade on it. It's a push mower, this one, isn't it? You said it was a push mower.
Push mower, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a self-drive, but it's not, so it's a push mower. But it has got the roller on the back, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, while you got your hands dirty, stick some petrol in that one.
Oh my God. Oh, it's bone dry, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
This was a backup one, you had a hater main mower.
Right.
So
these are worth a few bob, these.
These are, yeah.
Right,
Commercial mowers.
That's about half full, that tank now. Just checking underneath whether or not the fuel's coming out. Right, you've got a fuel tap on this.
Just check the oil away there.
I might as well blinking service it. Right, so we now know it's safe to start anyway, so that's a good thing. Oh, the pull cord's on the other side on this one.
Well, it's Kubota, isn't it?
Is it American? Everything's on the other side, isn't it? running jet. jet. So if your lawnmower's hunting higher up the rev range, it's your emulsion tube, jet's probably blocked, the little fine holes, not your main jet maybe, but check that anyway. If it's hunting on the lower side, it's your primary circuit, which is your idle jet. Yeah, so that's where the issue is. But no doubt you'll put this through the ultrasonic cleaner, do it properly, like I do, and that's the way it goes.
That's getting powder coated.
I know. Oh, I'm going, I've had enough out here.
Right then, while we're out here, we might as well give this stihl a little fire up. I want to get this stihl and that Honda mower ready to get outed because I'm running out of space around here. So we'll just give this a, put the choke on, give it a prime. I need to change the fuel hose on this because it was bubbling last time, if I remember rightly. It's running a bit low on fuel as well, so we'll turn that on. There we go. Once it kicks like that, just take the choke halfway. So as you can see there's nothing wrong with that, just wants a bit of a clean up, and I will address that fuel hose and I'm happy with that. And last but not least, I've got a McAllister here, and this was bought as a non-runner again, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of fresh fuel in it because there's nothing in there. So let's just put a bit in here. And I think what some people do is they put the mower away at the end of a season with fuel in it, and they bring it out and expect it to start, and they don't check in the tank because the tank's empty. Obviously the fuel's evaporated. The amount of ones I just get that people just needed to put fuel in them. And this one is a self-drive, but it's missing the self-drive handle, so I'm going to have to source one of them, and there may be a reason why that's not on there because the drive might not even work. So throttle lever doing nothing there, so that needs looking at. You can see the whole cable moving. But yeah, it's a runner. So we've had a bit of a touch really. All these mowers with a bit of fresh fuel in them have actually all gone on to start up. This one will have a full service because I need to check that drive. It'd be nice to get the drive working, but we can always delete it out if it's not going to be feasible to start throwing money at it. And these speed things don't actually need them on these engines, so if I can't get it to work, I'll just delete it because these run fine on the single speed. That could be getting deleted off yet, depending. If we can save it, we'll save it. If not, it's not a big loss. This will have a full service. Needs a new handle there. As you can see, that one's snapped. The stihl strimmer will be getting a clean up and a service. Not a lot of work to do to that, and I'm going to get on with that Honda because there's not a lot really to do to that. It's just a bit of oil to extract. We'll put an edge on the blade, and I need to get a new filter for that air filter. So, because as you saw then, it was crumbling, so that's no good. But the Kubota is going to be on the back burner for a little bit because I want to get that stripped down, and we're going to powder coat that, so we'll do a little series on that. But let's take a look in the polytunnel to see what's been going on there. I haven't been down here for a week because I've been off with a bit of a cold and that. Kids have been back to school for the first week in months, and the first week they come back they bring a cold home, so not done a lot down here. So what you'll see is probably nothing's changed in here, so let's go and take a look. So as you can see, the Piaggio NRG is still on the ramp here, and it's still got the filler in there. I've not gone done nothing with that since the last video on this bike. As I say, I've had a week off. We've had a few changes at home as well with Olivia and her medications. We've been on edge with that because it's a big change to her medication. So, and she's doing really well at the minute without. She was on a syringe driver, and we've had to wean her off that. So it's been hard work, but we're getting there with that. That's the Piaggio. What have we got up here? Still got the side casings in primer. I have found another paint I'm going to get. It's another Yamaha colour. It's outboard paint. I think it's outboard blue they called it, but it's more like a silvery blue. It's near enough to the original that you can get apparently. So we've still got the engine there. This paint, I hate it. It's coming off. I'm looking at getting the engine vapor blasted. That just looks, it doesn't look too bad on camera, but it's not original and it looks cheap and tacky, and that's not what this build's about. So that would be letting the whole bike down that, and I don't want that. So that's coming all off, and it's going to be getting vapor blasted. So I've got to find someone localish that can vapor blast that for me. Don't like it at all, not one bit. The TZR frame's still under there, under cover. Still got all the new parts there waiting for that. I'm still trying to source the chrome tubes for the forks, or a decent set of second-hand forks. I keep looking on eBay every day for the forks just to hopefully catch up. There's about 3 sets on there at the minute, but they're no better than what I've got now, so they do come up. You've just got to be on it every day. I'll still look on the lookout for them. I still need to get these wheels rubbed down, at least the back wheel, and then I can get that back on the frame, and we can get the frame blocked up on the back wheel with some blocks under the front of the frame and start putting bits back on it. That's what I need to be doing. So I've had another sticker come in. This one's coming from West Midlands Mini Owners Group. So we're going to stick that on the sticker board. So we'll stick that one just up there. So yeah, we're getting a few stickers on this new board. Also, I did find these online. They're very hard to source these, and there was this only set on eBay. And what it is, I won't take it out of the pack, but it's an original set of the decals for the Piaggio NRG. And trying to find the original ones, there's loads of NRG ones on there that people have printed up, but to find yourself an original set, you're not finding it. And if you do come across them, they're like between 50 and 70 quid. I managed to pick this set up, original new old stock, for 15 quid, so I'm really happy with that. And that's just going to put the finishing touches on the bike, put it back to original, because I was going to have to go down the route of putting some aftermarket stickers on it, but they popped up, and once you see things like that, you just got to be on it straight away. Right then, so I'm going to leave it here for this little it was just a little vlog, this one. I haven't been up to much this week, as I've not been feeling too good, but these two are fully cleaned up now. This one's at its service, and I've done the oil in it. I just had to take a bit out, because when you come to check the oils on these, you don't actually screw the dipstick in, you just push it in, then you do your reading like that. As where some of them you have to wind them in, then wind them out to get your reading, but on these Honda engines, and it shows you on the side here actually, you just push the dipstick in and pull it out again. So that's all as it should be. Done the spark plug, put a new edge on the blade. I've got to wait for a new air filter to come for this because I don't stock these, so I'll get one of these offline, and that'll be ready to go then. The stihl FS38 is all done, so I'll give you a quick little look around these two. So I say they both are ready to go, just need to get the air filter for this, but this can get put up for sale now. So let's take a look at these two. As you can see, it's cleaned up very well. There's not done a lot of work this, you can see, because there's still loads of tread on them tyres, and it's still got the original number plate there, which you don't see on a lot of these actually, and the bag is in excellent condition. They normally rip round the corners, so it's not done a lot of work this at all, this. You can just see how, by the exhaust, how clean it is. It's not all rotted out or rusted. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And this is the strimmer. So didn't need to change the tube, it just wasn't on there right, so I just pulled it up and that's cured the leak. So there we go. And again, you can see this hasn't done a lot of work at all either. Lovely condition. So we've got a couple of nice pieces here. So yeah, I'm going to get some photos of this one now. We'll get this put on line for sale. So I'll have to wait for a new air filter for this one, so I didn't bother showing you doing the general service on it because I've done it loads of times and there's plenty of other videos out there of how to service them. I just wanted to get them done and ready. So this was just a little fast blast, see what we've got in, what we need to do, and hopefully I want to get back down there to be getting on with the TZR project and the Piaggio NRG. But I just needed to get rid of a couple of these things because I just ain't got the room in there to keep them, and it's no good having stuff keep coming in and not getting rid of stuff. So we need to, money we get from these we can reinvest in the bikes and that, so it all helps. So I'm going to leave it here for this little one, and until next time we'll see you about.